Well, I just officially got out of the movie theater at a particular location. I don't know if you guys can guess where I'm at, but I don't know. Take a wild guess. And well, I just got out of seeing a very particular movie. So apparently, sometime in the 70s, and I didn't know this story, and look, this is something that probably a simple Google search could have done, but a bear did cocaine. And I didn't know a bear did cocaine. But now I do. A bear did cocaine. And, someone out there decided, this thing that actually happened based on true events of a bear doing cocaine out in the middle of the woods, at a place called Blood Mountain in, I think, somewhere in Muskogee, or somewhere in, Chattanooga, or I forget the location in the film, but regardless, a bear did cocaine. And I went and saw a movie about this bear doing cocaine called Cocaine Bear. Now, I wasn't expecting this movie to be as action-packed, brutally violent, hilarious, filled with intense scenes, and bonding moments between friends and family. And also just some good, slapstick and physical violence. But I went into this thinking this is going to be a very turn-your-brain-off type of film. Little did I know that the omnipotent beings, Christopher Miller and Phil Lord, the guys that have directed many, many films, including Into the Spideyverse, and I believe they've done the Lego Movie and a few others, and they're bringing back one of my favorite shows I grew up with, Clone High. They're the ones that helped direct this thing, and well, I had a bit more curiosity now that I knew the directing cast behind this. So, the plot is a bear did cocaine. That is the plot. I know, simple. The music is really good. It's intense. It's eerie. It's dramatic. It's a little corny at times, but that's half the fun. The human cast, actually, for the most part, was pretty entertaining, pretty funny. A lot of the characters definitely bounced off each other. And just like the feeling of any good B movie that you would see off of, say, Sci-Fi Network, or, something you'd rent for, a couple bucks late night with some friends. Lots of gratuitous death. I'm not going to say who dies, because that's a spoiler, but regardless, pretty damn good, I would say so myself. So, the characters that you would expect to die. The characters that you don't expect to die, don't die. And, it's all a fun game of who's who. So, basically, it's the new Sharknado. Only, unlike Sharknado, this is actually entertaining and fun, and and a higher quality. And don't get me wrong, I grew up watching the Sharknado movies with my father, and they were also stupid, dumb, and fun. But this is that next level of that. This is that high quality. So, is going to the theaters to see a bear do cocaine worth your time? Absolutely. Now, how are the other parts of the movie? The action was good. The brutalness was great. The music was decent. There was some comedy in it, but a lot of the comedy comes more from the premise and the situation, which is the type of comedy that I like, rather than a bunch of actors and actresses trying to force jokes. No one in the movie is trying to force jokes. They're just playing off the blind reaction that is a bear doing cocaine. Other than that, the ending is good. The location and set pieces are good. The environment with the movie's cool. And I would say if there was any negative to say at all with this film, I honestly felt like I always complain because every movie doesn't need to be like 3 hours long. That's just too much even for my ADHD-ridden ass brain. But I was surprised at this being an hour and a half. And I would have liked if this actually went on maybe a little longer. Just a smidge. Maybe like an hour 45, maybe even a 2-hour film. So, but you know what? This was still perfect. This was still a great film. It was a very high quality, action-packed, turn your brain off, stupid, dumb fun of a bear doing cocaine. A black bear. Cocaine Bear, for Movie Time with Crash, gets a solid 8 out of 10. I originally was going to give it a 9, but I'm being fair. So, 8 out of 10. Go see it. It's worth your time. As always, the beautifully talented, amazing, omnipotent gods, Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, do a fantastic job directing this film. Elizabeth Banks also does a great job, with this film as well, too, and many of the supporting cast and actors. So, go see it. It's worth your time. And as for me, well, I'm waiting until the inevitable, trilogy of Cocaine Bear begins. So, and thanks to Cinemark for letting me cash in on a late birthday coupon for a free Coke Zero. So, appreciate ya. Oh, and if you do go see this film, go see it in D-Box. That's where I went and saw it. It's pretty good. It definitely enhances the adrenaline rush of an experience. So, that does it for me, guys. Filming this outside of my Cinemark. So, I'll see y'all later.